I consider myself, you know, they say, CT, you got fans all over the world and fans in all these different countries. And I don't consider myself as having fans. I really consider myself as just the same as you. I don't consider myself different than anybody. I don't consider myself worthy of having any fans. So I consider myself one of the people, not, you know, above in any way than the people. We are on the same level. We are on the same plane. We are the same. You know, I'm you and you are me. And I hope that by sharing my story, you can see that. I think that's why I can relate to so many people, is because they see part of themselves in me. And, you know, I see guys giving, let me demolish a myth about CT Fletcher. I think some of you guys are under the impression that I'm a rich guy and that I got all kind of money and that, you know, well, let me demolish that myth right away. I'm not gonna, you won't see me doing any seminars on how to make wealth or how to be a millionaire or any of that kind of stuff because that's absolutely not true. You know, I have a refrigerator full of food, I have a roof over my head, and I have a family that loves me very much. So in that sense, I am very rich. I have something that money cannot buy. But financially, just financially speaking, you know, I get overdrawn notices left and right. Probably every day, Wells Fargo will send me an overdrawn notice in my account. So I very much, you know, you won't see me doing any wealth symposiums or seminars on how to be wealthy anytime soon, because it's just not the case. I thank God for the type of wealth that I do have, though. I have a family that loves me, and I think maybe that we overlook sometimes the things that are really important, the things that really count. A lot of you are sitting there, and the only thing you can see is what I don't have. And when you only look at what you don't have, then you cannot truly appreciate what you do have. You have to take a look at what I do have. I'm healthy. If you're healthy, you have no idea what a blessing it is just to be healthy. What I wouldn't give to be able to breathe like a normal person, what I wouldn't give to be able to function just like a normal person and not have to take 15, 20 different medicines every day just to stay alive. You know, I wouldn't know how to act if that were the case. So just if you're healthy and you don't have to do this type of thing, if you're breathing normal, you don't have any health conditions, boy, that is a tremendous blessing that money can't buy. I don't care how much money you got, you can't buy health. And you can't buy happiness either. I'm happy. I am so happy. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I need a heart transplant. I have trouble walking. I don't know if I could walk around the block now without stopping and gasping for air, but you know what? I'm so happy and I am so blessed because my story has touched so many people around the world. So that makes me blessed. So if I got to go through whatever I got to go through, just so I can tell my story, and somebody else right now, some kid out there who's poor, you're thinking to yourself, hey, I want this for Christmas so bad, and you're thinking that I'm so poor, things will never change. Listen, I was super duper poor, man. We got, my mom worked at a thrift store, And that's where we, we would get our toys and our clothes and stuff from the thrift store. So I know what it is to be poor. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a toy car back there in this shot. I hope you can see that toy car. It's the James Bond 007 Aston Martin. I wanted that car so bad when I was a kid for one Christmas. One Christmas, I said, this is the only thing I want for Christmas, is that James Bond car. And of course, we couldn't afford the James Bond car, so I didn't get that James Bond car. But so last year, at 57 years old, I seen that James Bond car on eBay, and I got that damn James Bond car on for myself. I finally got that fucker for myself, and it sits on my mantle right now, and I'm very happy to say that I finally got that James Bond car. So hey, it may not. The reason I told you that story is because it may not come when you want it, and when you absolutely think you're gonna die if you don't get it. Because I thought I was gonna die if I didn't get the James Bond car. But hey, at 57 years old, I hung in there and I finally got that fucking James Bond car. And it's sitting on my mantle right now. It's my favorite fucking toy. That's right, I got a toy, motherfucker. So it just be thankful for what you have. You got good health, you got parents or a parent who loves you, somebody on the planet who loves you, then you're way ahead of the game, man. And that kind of stuff cannot be bought. And my message, I guess, more than anything, is if it can happen to me, this kid that wasn't expected to make it, if it can happen to me, then it can happen to anybody. If God can use me, he can use anybody. So whatever may come, whatever may go, it's still your motherfucking set. Hang in there.